I am making sourdough starter today. Am I doing this for health reasons? Nope. My freshly milled basic yeast bread is what changed my health, and I am perfectly happy eating that. But I'm doing this for two reasons. Number one, y'all keep asking me for it. And number two, I love sourdough. So I thought, why not? I used to make sourdough. I learned how to do this from my goddaughter. She's my teacher and my guru in all things sourdough. And so I just thought, well, why not? Now, I did not keep my starter from my store-bought flour. I threw away everything store-bought flour, including my starter, even though it was a very healthy starter. And I could have converted that over to freshly milled, but I chose to get rid of that. And I am starting from scratch. And I thought I would just take you along day by day as we make a starter together, and you guys can do that with me. I'm going to mill up 2/3 of a cup of hard white wheat berries on the fine setting on my grain mill. I'm using a weck jar, but you do not have to have a weck jar to do this. I actually started out with mason jars. Mason jar is perfectly fine. It is easier if your mason jar has a wide mouth. It just makes it easier, but you can just use whatever you want. I milled 2/3 cup hard white wheat berries, and that yielded me about a cup. That's what you're looking for, 1 cup. For your water, you just want room temperature water. You want less water than flour. So I'm using about 3/4 of a cup of water. I have this wooden dowel that just makes it really easy to mix it up, but you do not have to have one of these. You can just use the end of a wooden spoon. Just use whatever you've got. Mix this up really good. You're looking for thick pancake batter consistency. This might be a little bit thin. I'll probably use a little less water tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It's not rocket science. Yeah, I'll probably use maybe 2/3 of a cup water tomorrow. That's fine. And then if you were using your mason jar, you could just cover it with a paper towel and a rubber band. Works just fine that way. But if you're using a weck jar, you're just going to place your glass lid on top, loosely on top. You're not going to use the rubber ring and the clips for this part. You want to keep a loose lid on top. Find a warm place in your kitchen. And I like to put a little rubber band around just so I can keep watch on the growth. I don't expect to see any growth in the first few days, but I just like to have a rubber band there so I can keep track. And then we'll see you guys here, same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.